Generative AI is something which I wanted to touch upon. A very simple subject. Let's see how simple it is. So, WhatsApp, everybody uses, right? Good. Uh, you guys have seen that spell checker, correct? So usually spell checkers, when I was when I was in roughly in college, we used to have spell checkers in Word. Then the spell checker came as F7 of Outlook. Now sentence are proposed by the AIs, right? You know what is happening? I think it has come with a great comfort for all of us. At least for me, trust me. If I click a picture, it tells exactly where I have clicked the picture. It's handy, trust me. Unlike what he said, I'm not very much scared of AIs. I'm happy with the AI features. The the point is pretty simple. It's actually savvy, guys. It helps. It actually helps me detecting the frauds. So my business is payments, so we detect a lot of frauds, right? It helps checking the patterns. Uh, Payments business is a little bit vast business, so when you have millions and millions of customers, you cannot do it without AI. What is the important part? AI has made my life much comfortable than humans. And I like it because you know what? At the end of the day, if I see my business and accuracies are 100%, I'm happy. I'm not worried whether it is done by humans or not, right? Uh, there are a lot of pieces which tells that AI is a challenge. But I think you know what? I'll tell you. If Who is actually worried? Are you worried if your money is not stolen but actually reaching to the right destination? Are you worried about the path it takes? I'm not. As long as my money is reaching to the destination, I'm getting my monthly salaries, I don't care. Correct? How about if I say I have a I have a car which takes me to point A to point B. It's an autonomous car, correct? So it does not. Why should I worry about potholes, traffic, jams? I'm not worried about anything, correct? As long as I don't have to go to the bio breaks. So for me, I feel AI is the future. There is absolutely no way we should be, worrying about it. The only piece which I actually wanted to use this platform to convey is, guys, we need a policy. We don't have a right policy in place. And what is policy? For example, how many of us have actually seen that we call it as electronic maid, that that self-autonomous robot which cleans our floors? What do you call that? Yeah, that round one. You know what? When you first install it at your home, what do? You actually teach the layout of your house. Correct, right? Why do you do that? Because you don't want that idiot robot to go into the washrooms and get wet. It's as simple as that. Now, that is exactly the policies, guys, we are looking for. Governments usually reach out to us asking ChatGPT. That's a good point, ChatGPT. Before I actually, close this whole topic, it's a very simple thing. I was looking for ChatGPT. What is the right policy of generative AI which can be set in the organization? The poor system is so innocent. If you ask the same question to a human, he will not answer this question. But ChatGPT did give you the policy. So, so the point is, it does helps us. It gives you a good content if you know what to search, what to do. Like I go back to the robot, the policy is important. The frameworks are important. You need to restrict and set the boundaries if you know the boundaries. And if you don't know the boundaries, then I think we should not use the systems. As simple as that. So with that, I think the last point which I have is, we do not want Or rather, I say we are not prepared for such high technology. The reason is we are not very much aware exactly to what extent we can use it. For example, I am into fintech business. My problem is following. If I am operating in India, my data has to be in India, right, guys? Now, if I put ChatGPT example or generative AI, where is the data? The answer is um, it's on cloud. It's actually not on cloud. It's actually going somewhere which is out of my law of lands. Challenge is again the same. To be in the business, the best and the most important piece is abide by the regulations. And you just cannot run away from any regulations if you just use any generative AI without using the depth of it. The worst part of the whole piece is, before I close, is if you don't have a right policy in place, trust me, generative AI is as disaster than anything. For example, WhatsApp. I think one example which I think he is not given. I'll tell him to add that. You know, uh, there is one unrestricted generative AI in deep darknet where you can actually impersonate WhatsApp ID. That means I can be you and I can actually download your WhatsApp messages. That is the reason there are a couple of immediate security patches of WhatsApp have been deployed secretly to all our devices. Because they realize, oh, they are not detecting it. There are two seamless login which has happened for the same number. So, yep, I think the policies are important, guys. That's it. Lunchtime. Thank you, guys.